Hello, my name is Shuttley and welcome back for another episode of Colombian Special Incident Supreme Marvel Ultimate. And in previous episode, we were first of all attacking around here, capture a fair bit. We may need to actually pull back from now, because I'll show you in a little bit if you didn't check the last episode, so this may be news to you, but Great Britain decided to declare war on us, so we will pull back a little bit. We should be able to defend here fairly easily. Then, we don't really have other sides of combat with the British quite yet. We had the helicopters down here, which we are immediately sending to Norway. Hopefully they'll get all the way there, which is going to be a bit of an issue, but that does give us potential opportunity to release or liberate a lot of Europe, make them... Because, let's be honest, Great Britain is most likely going to win the war against Germany. Although now that they are fighting against someone that can actually fight back properly, it might not be quite as easy for them. But yes, they declare war on us. And what we probably need to do then is, first of all, we'll need to actually send these down there. We can go and take out the British Guiana down here. I'm not entirely sure how, say, USA or China or anyone else will behave. So they declare war on me. Are we not at war with them yet? No, we are. Okay.
We need reinforcements.
Okay, so those are flying away. Good. Enemy units approaching Skull. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Reinforcing there might be a good idea. Get some garrisons up and running there. I mean, eventually, if need be, we can just give this area back to Russia to deny the British from using that avenue, attacking us. That might not be a terrible idea, actually. Right, these troops move into Petrograd quickly as possible. We'll fortify that for the time being. It will probably take some time before the British will start using proper troops against us. Or troops in proper numbers, anyway. So over here, I think the British Guiana and the colonies that they have around here, we will probably annex for ourselves. And maybe even Jamaica and Cayman Islands. And British Honduras, is that actually... Seems to be that is their loyalty. Oh wait, well, it's a colony, of course. Right, but Belize we could technically give independence, maybe? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet. So we have a little bit of stuff to clean up here first. Now we do have the transport down here, and some more submarines down here. So what we're probably going to do, we can take these, send them down this way. Do we have a port around here? We do have a port over here somewhere. Not there, down here. So we'll move them there. I just want to have some troops to do a landing into, or start doing landings into the colonies there. It will be a bit of a difficult thing to do because the enemy no doubt has a massive navy. At the same time, this gives us a chance to at least, you know, remove some of the extra enemy units, or extra AI units, and these troops, or these helicopters rather, can move down this way, and slowly we'll start cleaning up the trucks over there. We will set up a defensive line over here for the time being. It will take some time before we are in full strength, but that should be alright. I don't think the British will be attacking us in large forces in here, because I'm pretty sure that they didn't have all that much troops in, like, all of Russia anyway. Well, they may have been building a little bit, of course, so I'm not entirely sure. Let's actually do a quick comparison in terms of military size. So Great Britain has about 1.1 million more than we do in total military, but they also have a massive area, don't they? It's not listed there, down here. So Great Britain has 11 million, well, okay, it's fairly similar total territorial area. I mean, to be fair, we own almost the entire continent, so Almost, anyway. So I suppose that shouldn't really be a surprise. That does mean that we probably won't be selling as much military goods right now, because, well, I don't know. But I don't think we need quite this massive production. I'm going to lower that to 80% right now. Well, it's still going to be more than plenty, but it means that the production cost will go down. We'll need to use a lot less electricity and all that, so that's going to improve exports in a lot of areas, including petroleum. Because it does also cost us a little bit in daily expenses for the time being, but that might not be forever. Oh, and no, you really need to get down there. I mean, what I could of course do, I'm not entirely sure if I want to, but I could do a truce with Germany for the time being, focus on Britain. It's a possibility. On the other hand, I might want to liberate some of Denmark anyway, or a lot of Europe anyway, so we'll see. Basically what we'll probably do is we'll just turn the entire Europe into our colonies. That way we can make sure that they don't start any more wars. Oh right, support activities. We don't need to do that anymore, do we? They are still a democracy. We still have a lot of... Who's spying on... Oh! So USA and... Okay. So they just lumped us into the same group as Ethiopia, Germany, Italy and Austria-Hungary. I'm not sure why Ethiopia is there, but alright then. So they technically have a war going, but there's not much happening in that one. Oh man, that's a mess. There's a lot of British units somewhere around here in Libyan deserts. Okay, are you not moving? You should be moving. Okay, that's better. We can afford losing this area. I mean, we will have some garrisons in Pskov, which will probably hold the British off for a little while. We do want to pull back. We might actually entrench you over in that town instead. We will still have a garrison in there, but just want to be protecting these British and the Petrograd itself. For the time being, we should have... Yes, we've got a lot bit of extra units down here. We've got a lot of artillery. I'll reserve you over there again. We'll probably start giving some of those troops into Finland, or for Finland already. So we're losing 100 million per day. Okay, maybe we should get the military goods production back up to full capacity. See if that actually starts bringing us more money or not. I'm pretty sure that... Oh, okay, Great Britain is actually exporting a lot right now. Fair enough then. So these units are slowly moving towards the town there. Lost control of a lot of that because there's just no supplies. This group of tanks here, and get one of the Green Beret armies over there. That should be more than plenty to clean up a lot of these. That reminds me, let's go ahead and give our colonies some more technologies if they might want them. Okay, well you don't want the large submarine designs. You want me to pay to take it, and that's not going to happen. But at least Sweden and Finland will get some things. And we have 262 million population. That's actually rather sizable. If we have a quick look at the countries again, so in terms of population, British India and USA are over a billion. China has 650 million. Canada has 500 million. Great Britain is almost 400 million. Germany over 300 million. Then it's us. So we are currently the 7th largest nation in terms of population, and then after us there's quite a bit of gap before Austria-Hungary and Italy and all that sort of stuff. But Colombia and Sweden is actually on the first page here, which is a bit surprising, to say the least. But yeah, no real combat yet with the British, to be fair. We did get the helicopters down here, so let's send you over there and start cleaning up some of the trucks here. There we go. I wonder if we can destroy that one still. And we'll probably resupply there and destroy some of these. Yeah, send you down that way. Right, so at least Sweden and Finland got the resources that we offered. So you got your full cargo still. Go down this way. And move down that way. So we can actually start... Oh, there was a ship going through here, okay. Oh, and we got the barracks in there. Good. Means that we can repair things in here. That's gonna come handy as soon as the British start attacking us. Right now, though, we don't necessarily need to use it, but in the future, definitely. So how's the bridge? That's 16 days away. We can get to the next bridge over there, probably, and hold that for a while. Get maybe some reinforcements, and then we'll clean up more rest of Denmark and start setting up over here for the next bridge. Now, the British ships are going to be probably a problem. Although, I reckon the German submarines have actually sunk the majority of the British ships. I mean, I didn't see massive fleets for the British moving about while we still had the vision. Okay, now we are getting a lot of money, and you want to buy more rubber? Alright then. Did we ever set up a mutual defense? We did. So technically, USA should be declaring war on Great Britain at some point, but it's not necessarily happening. I mean, I know that they spy on each other, so that means they probably don't like each other all that much. And they're still patrolling at least mine... Ooh, actually, that's a good point. Well, there's been some sort of... Oh, right, it's probably just the supply spreading it from there, and we don't have any supplies in here. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, we have arrived at the town over there. We can then do a crossing over to New Amsterdam. Let's have a look. Oh, right, we're bombarding British ships. Actually reminds me, let's go ahead and in here, are we still producing... No, we're not producing anything in this. Let's produce a recon unit. Something that has a very long... Ooh, you got pretty long range. As well have someone keep an eye over here so the artillery over here can then do their worst. That shouldn't be too bad though. There's 3 IF2s over there. We got some... Oh, right, we got the supply trucks and some more IF2s down here. So let's send these over there. We'll probably send these over here as well. And do we have an IF2 down over here? We do. I'm going to send you all the way across then. So we'll have another group of IF2s. We can leave the... Actually. You know what, Finland, I will give you the artillery that we have in Helsinki. Because I've been gathering them for you there anyway. The next bit of artillery that we build, we'll send to protect the Strait of Denmark. Because I have a feeling that we will need some troops in there. I wonder, are they actually doing anything with the artillery yet? Well, they'll wait to get their organization up. Oh, we got 1 infantry there as well, good. Oh, and that's the Italian planes doing their another run. Just gonna move 1 of these over there. I have 2 over there, 3 over here, 2 over there, and 3 over there. So slowly but surely, we did destroy the stuff down here, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Let's move to the next one. So helicopters are basically the best unit for stuff like this. Let's actually go over there, resupply, just in case. Oh, and research breakthrough, manufacturing improvements, excellent. So, do we get... Biological-based textiles is certainly good, pollution levels go down, finished good, electrical demand up to -2%. So that is good, then... security application, or RFID. So that is certainly something that we could use. It's actually relatively cheap, so can we buy that from USA? Let's have a look. We can. It's only going to cost us 400 million. We're making a lot of money right now selling all the military goods that we're making. So that should be alright. And supply trucks over there, we're just waiting for one more of the IF2s. We can probably move these as a sea transport down there. Should be able to do it relatively easy. And there we go, we got the tech. Did that unlock any RFID privacy measures? Okay, I'll put that into the research queue. And tech knowledge, smart car industry. Ooh, law enforcement rating goes up. Let's actually have a quick look at that. How good is our law enforcement rating? We can probably lower that a little bit. Go to 140-ish million. Probably still going to keep it more or less at 100. In total, so that means that we're actually, let's move in the supply trucks over there. We can send these already over the straits there. And how long until the bridge? 11 days. Reinforcements are moving about here. Good. Oddly enough, they're using... Well, I suppose that is actually closer to the port. Yeah, it is. Otherwise, they need to go over there. I mean, it might be worth getting a port over here, actually. It is an abandoned town, but... Still, it might actually be a good idea to get there. Right, so where is the final unit? Oh, there it is. It's not that far away, then. We have... another artillery unit over here that we can send across. Start gathering up some of the artillery over there. Some lack of supplies, but that is to be expected. How's the situation over here? Let's do our land crossing over here. Should be relatively easy to do. I don't expect the colony to have much of a resistance towards us, or armies to resist us. Now, we don't have a lot of fleet over here, but at the same time, it doesn't look like the British are using their fleet against us either, if they even have fleets at this point. Still getting some troops down there. We do actually have some helicopters over here that might be brilliant for use against the colonies over here on the islands, because we can easily island hop with the helicopter. It's just not necessarily that great for all of the units, but... Oh, the Swedes are going across there. I'll get the last of the IF2s there, so we'll have 4 groups of units over here that we can then utilize. Capturing the port over there is probably going to be the first priority. Of course, the bridge might not be enough. We may still need to... I mean, we should be able to get on the bridge, which means that we'll capture that. We can start building the bridge, or building the connection to the bridge from there, which, frankly, will take some time. Right, so the Finnish artillery is just sitting there. Doesn't look like the British are doing much either. Let's go ahead and poke them a little bit. Go and capture the timber mills. I don't think that... Yeah, no, the garrison is no match for our Green Berets. Not in small numbers, anyway. And then move back and entrench. So I believe we sank something. I'm not entirely sure where it was. Not that it necessarily matters too much, anyway. I actually wonder, are these... Okay, so these are actually the loyalties. Are the colony loyalties. Shame. I was hoping that there would be some actual nations that we could liberate there. I mean, there technically still might be. Well, I say liberate, but, you know, take under our protection, let's put it that way. Although, fighting in Africa is just very painful. In this game especially, but in a lot of other games. But I mean, it's realistic in a way, I suppose. Right, so 7 more days. In the meanwhile, have we got on the... We did get the transport in here. Let's get these load into... There, then we can move this group down a little bit closer. We can move the submarines down here. Now, we can't capture that area, but we should be able to still sail into it without a military escort. Although, speaking of military escorts, do we still have some ships that we could utilize? I guess we do. Not exactly the best of ships, but... So do down there, and then... down there. And then there. Oh right, yeah, we started... Oh yeah, those garrisons are going down rather quickly. On the other hand, these... Well, they got the Iron Stars at least, so it's not that bad. It's not a massively experienced unit, but it'll do. USA is still spying a lot of Germany and all that. Which works fine for us. Right, we've got one artillery unit over there. I suppose what we'll do is we'll move this artillery group already over here towards the next offensive. Down there. Right, so we lost control of that. Oh no, we never actually took the control of that. We're going there and then we got declared war on them. Thermal electric jam converters. Okay, does that unlock any new cool things? Not really. There's the smart car industry, which I suppose we could get. Let's have a quick look actually. How is our... Okay, so our total spending is actually well over 900 million now. Law enforcement rating is still pretty good. On the other hand, did we... Well, I don't know. I was hoping to keep the expenses below 900 million as long as possible, but unfortunately it was not possible, I suppose. Let's actually build a supply depot over there. That's going to allow us to spread even more supplies around here, and then let's build a air base so we can start building some air force in there, and then we can get the naval base over here, or is it port? Seaport? Something like that. We'll start building some more ships over there as well. Oh, this is the first fight that we have against the champions. But they're no match for our troops. Quickly, after them. No, I don't think... Oh, well, we did do another bit of damage there. But yeah, that went rather easily. Unfortunately, we failed to destroy it, which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked to get rid of some of their more experienced units, but alas, that was not an option. Right, are we... We should be good to do the landing, so you will go ahead and unload in Port of Spain. Get the submarines over here into a group of their own. And these into a group of their own. And if we capture Trinidad over here, it should go relatively easily. Also, you...
We took their capital.
We took their capital indeed, although, well... Yeah, the battle is going well. We're not taking damage on the transport either. Now we're destroying all the garrisons around there. We caught $5,000 from that. Oh my. Well, let's move out. And take the next one, and then we'll probably need to do a landing in Tobago as well. I can hear some sort of shooting. Oh, right, we got the helicopters down here as well. Send them to Port of Spain. We can use them as a fire support when we do our next assault. Yeah, there's some USA destroyer down here helping us a little bit. Because if they are moving along our naval zones, they will fire on anyone that we are fighting against. Which actually works very well for us. And less so for the British. Now I wonder what's happening down here. I suppose... Is USA allied to... You've got a lot of colonies, but you have no allies. Interesting. And Canada is fighting Austria-Hungary. No allies though. Although I think they're still kind of scripted to join a lot of the wars that Great Britain starts against the Central Powers. Not necessarily much beyond that, though. We don't actually... Alternate power generation. Ooh. That's actually... Oh yeah, it's going to increase the other power production, like renewable power production. And then advanced power techs... That takes to more renewable power, and then multi-fuel power plants. And okay, so that's going to be the end of that, but that requires a lot of things, which I don't think we'll get to anytime soon. But yeah, I suppose we could start working on that at least. Still got plenty of things that we are working on. Right, so we could actually go ahead and clean up that. And actually, I'm going to do more of this between the episodes, because we are out of time, and I will probably keep on playing a little bit off camera. I'll probably capture these, because it's just going to be very simple things. I'll capture the British colonies over here, at least. Not necessarily going for Jamaica, or Cayman Islands, or Bahamas, or anything like that. But, you know, clean up a little bit of that, and then... I may capture this island over here from Denmark. I'm not going to be pushing further than that between the episodes, because this is going to be a bit more interesting area to capture. And it's going to require a fair bit of troops. And it might provoke a lot of response from the German, Italian, Austro-Hungarian units that are near Hamburg here. So it's potentially going to be a big one. If we need to fight a lot of... or there's going to be a lot of enemy activity while we capture this, then I will record that. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, you got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.